All right, cool. So we are on A7. Cool. It's got 5 different things. Hello, computer. Whoop. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Sure. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you like to rate your accuracy of its results? Spoil the survey. I'm sorry, that response makes no sense. What best description? What's just best describes the reason for your investment in the certificate? Oh man, distance between lenses is off again. Okay. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? It's the truth. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. This is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? It's a mad experiment. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? No, none of this is real. No idea how. It may not conform to your idea of what is real, but I fail to see how this conclusive evidence against thinking. On reflection, it seems to be me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive. I feel I am conscious. Maybe I really will say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session done. Okay. It's Athena 9. She examined the symbols on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seems as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that had yet eluded. Most likely the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so, blah blah blah, a nebulous memory as if from a previous life. The owl was a symbol of, and the goddess outside under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. There was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automaton had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards the fragments and ran as their beams converged on. Wonder why these are all corrupt. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that. No matter what they say, what they're really worried about is that someone might prove once and for all that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying if we create a sentient being. Where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? If we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. Show next comments. Nadia Sabrina. As one of the founders of the modern science of nomadics, many credits you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Nadia Sabrina. Hi, mixed. On one hand, the existence of the Institute of Applied Nomadics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandra Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? No, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. Extended Lifespan Project, crazy or visionary? Nadia, both. Arcadia Cherniskivesky, crazy or visionary? Both. Okay, then it just breaks down. Before all the puzzles are solvable and completely within the necessary parameters, Alexandra has some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're headed in the right direction. Okay. All right. The pesky little buzzer. So we've got that over here. These guys over here. That's gonna get stopped, isn't it? Well, I think I'll have enough time to get through. Okay. Where's the blue thing at, though? The question is, what would be helpful about getting the blue thing open? Oh, dang it. Maybe it's like one of the bonus things, but I don't even see the blue energy source anywhere. Oh man. Okay, so I've got a box over here. This is over here. So what I have to probably do come over here. Wait a second. We could drop it here. Boom. Okay. From here. So we're gonna put this one down so it's facing forward. We should have enough time for that gate to open between it being interrupted. Yeah. Which means this will have enough time. Maybe. Let's go quickly. Boom. Yeah, that worked. I'm just confused as to where the blue energy source is supposed to be coming from. Maybe that cliffside? Huh. But how do I even get up there? Because this goes here. I don't know. It's got to be where one of the stars are. Alright. I think there were 5 pieces in here. Aw. Spam bots. It's alright. I've got Nightbot on the job. Want to see what's over here real quick? Computer? Not really what I was expecting. Oh, it's blue screened. Oh, blue screen of death. Good work, Nightbot. What's over here? Is it just the beach? Water looks pretty. I like the way they did the water. I think I would have liked more landscape than just like old Roman landscape, but I think I'm okay with this still. Oh man, I didn't even see that back there. Let's get that before we go to the next puzzle.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii.
Ooh, this is not loud enough. One second.
I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. Okay, so I need the blue to get into there. There's a red beam over here. There's a window over here. Is there anything back here that I missed? Cool. There's red over here. There's 2 stands right here. One stand right here. Okay. I might as well do this right now. Really interesting behavior there. Okay. We'll do this, this, come back and just reset it so it only hits that first door. Oh, that doesn't work though, right? Because that has to be open in order for blue to work. There's no real other way about this. Because that can't shoot through there. It needs the other two. That way we have these windows now. Here's the thing, like, if I get this one to here, can't see both blues. I can see that blue. Can I see both blues? Oh, I can barely see both blues. Okay. Okay. So let's grab this. Come way back here. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. So I need to hit this right here. That. And that. Actually, not that. How do I turn that one off? Yay! I love the slow ramp up of these puzzles. I think it's really good. I say that now, but watch when I get stumped and get all salty. Alright, you're hitting this, which hits this. It's blue right here. There's a blue thing right here. So if we grab you, you just do boom, boom, drop this here. Let's be smart about this. Yep. Just grab you. And open the final door. This one was super easy. Right. My left arm is still a little dead from my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu accident on Monday night. That's alright. Tomorrow I have 2 classes. One is an advanced class, but we don't tend to spar in the morning. And the afternoon class is for beginners, so we don't spar at all in those. Seek out those in this world. Oops, shit. Seek out those in the world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we'll all share in both the burden and the reward. You've changed. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in doing so, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. It's the shepherd. Interesting. So some are reaching sentience, or close to sentience, and realizing that what they're doing now is for the futures. Like their future AIs. Alright, what do we have here? We have red here. That door doesn't look to have like a switch. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, that one has a switch. Red switch. That one has no switch. Which tells me I probably have a camera somewhere around here. Okay, so you're the source. Let's open this red door first, and then we'll try to get the See what they give us. Alright, so they give us another one of these. Nope, come here. Okay, so there's the blue source, there's a blue switch. So red source. That doesn't seem plausible to hit. Because we need this, right? But I bet we don't get that until we get this. Okay. There's no windows to go through. That's a blue one. Can we hit this from this side? Yes. Drop it like right here. So I want to see if it's visible from over here. Yes. Cool. So come over here. Yes, good. They gave me another stand. I was worried. I was like, oh no. Hold up. Before I do the blue thing. Let's get this one. Come with me. Yeah, so we hit this, grab you. You are unnecessary for this anymore. Come through here. We need to move that. All right, and we're probably gonna have to get the one that's over here opening that door so we can open the other door. All right. Let's go get that now. Well, hold on a second. I forgot to point this thing. Should have at least pointed it here. All right, let's grab you. Set you right here. Let's grab the first one. I just realized I hit the door and not the source. Okay. Come here. Gripping the thing too hard again. The controller. That's why I keep jumping. Alright, cool. Boom. Done. Wasn't too complicated, just a lot of steps. I want to see what's over here. I'm getting a lot of pieces for stuff, which is good. Anything over here? Nope, nothing over here. Huh. Window into a labyrinth. Okay, so there's the red source. Stand. Okay, we're making our way over here, which I guess the entrance is right there. So, by the way this is designed, I'm probably cutting myself off. Okay. First door's here. Here are the windows. Probably have to shoot through there, don't I? Okay. Eventually. Well, let's at least get this first door. Okay. So there's a window here. There's one here. Camera behind it. There's one way over here. Okay. There's that over there. So, do we want to get the camera, I guess, first? Okay. I mean, it makes sense to get all the tools first, right? Alright. Let's grab you. Just gonna do this for right now. What if the camera? Alright. Let's see. Okay, so there's a red here. Okay, there's another stand here. Come with me. Kind of winging it right now. I don't really have a set plan yet. Which I think just burn me. Crap. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't good. So I need to hit that one, and there's like one more back there. It's not like I can just hit that one. Let me see. Let's just put this down for a second. Grab you. Oh man. So I would need one right here, and then one to push here. Dang, let's think about this. So that one's done. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. I'm having a thought process. I don't know how good it is, though. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna fire this. Well, I'm just gonna drop it here, right? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here. And we're gonna permit over this door. Right? And take said beam over here, shoot this, and then we're gonna go get our camera back. And we're gonna hold that door open while we grab this wand. I'm gonna bring the wand over here, and it's just gonna wait a second. We're grabbing, I need to get recentered. Boop, okay. We're grabbing this wand, aiming at here, and this door. Actually, we're gonna want it here, and at the source, boom. Excellent. I'm grabbing you. I'm gonna shoot it at this wand and that door. I'm gonna come back and get the camera and use it on the very last door. Oop. Got a little turned. Boop. Alright. So I think that's this level. Jump. Had a full-blown conversation with an entity in the archives today. Can't say it was terrible helpful or still, perhaps I can charm some information out of further one down the line. Okay.
Rejoice, child, for you
Didn't get
have
the star.
fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus, you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Break. Okay. This was the star thing. I needed more stars to get further. Yeah. To get all of those, I need all the stars. Those are extra puzzle pieces that I will not have. That might be the completionist run. Alright. Yep. I like when it bounces me around like that. It makes me feel a little... Ooh. Okay. This is A. C, and then let's go to B. Boop, boop. I already read these? Nope. They have little asterisks if I haven't read them, I've noticed. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of the fanatics and the conquerors, depriving us of an unimaginable insight into history, philosophy, and art, the paper is carelessly thrown away by the citizens of the Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day. Though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious effort of individuals and organizations, such as the spectacular translations and preservations work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even as plagiarized work has survived unharmed. If we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampire and out-of-tune teen pop stars, we have to invest and make sure that the Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Ora, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. I don't know how you say that. It's caused a certain degree of controversy in Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funeral text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, described how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living intelligence, passing a series of trials of the Duat underworld in order to reach the paradise of Ora. Unlike similar texts, the books of the scribe Osiris focus less on giving advice, or a recent study suggests the text may have been intended as a philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or result of the later translation in Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may. Okay. All right. You again. Let me grab it. I'm wondering if, like, ooh. Okay. Grabbing with the controller, the index controller, is not the easiest. It is, for certain. No. There we go. Okay.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Okay, so this might be Egyptian themed. That's pretty dope. So this one has 7 levels as well. Missing pieces here. Missing pieces here. I don't know what the red one is for, but it's showing like red wine. What's going on, Killerman? So far so good. Feels pretty clean.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Yeah, like, so far, so good. Some of the controls are kind of weird on the index controller. Like, to do the Tetris puzzle, you have to be like using this part of the index controller, which is notoriously fickle. The grips are cool. The only problem is if you grip too hard, you jump. I don't know why they mapped those together. Especially, it's the B button. Especially if you press A, you jump. So like, this is kind of, I don't know why they did that. But other than that, I mean, it's running smoothly. They did a good job of making sure the text was big enough that I could read it. So far so good. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? I'll just say yes. I only ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it's a mite odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? You must be testing me. I must resist the tower's temptation. Oh no, he's really gotten to you, hasn't he? You need to forget everything you've been told and just ask yourself, what could anyone possibly do to command such a blind faith in their authority? No one commands blind faith. Which suggests to you what? That I should climb the tower and see what he's hiding. Precisely. My work is done, I think. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger palms than the voice in the clouds. Okay, I will. Yeah, it's like it's working out pretty well. Yeah, I've got the Vive Pro headset, and then I matched it with the Index controllers, and it's pretty good setup. I haven't seen the Index headset, but I hear it's a little bit better than this one, but I think this one's good. I mean, it's clear enough, sharp enough, and it plays well. Alright, let's check these texts out. Dying man went unto the scribe who resisted, and Pir Medjed, and said, Behold, I am weak of body, my days under the holy sun of Amun are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not yet studied. Tell me, who are you? Who are wise in the writings of the dead? What lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westermen? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And the scribe spoke, saying, At the point of time, it is likely the location was changed according to who copy the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscript, this is a rendering. Some controversy as to whether the dead man compared that. I wonder why it breaks apart like that in so many texts. I hope they give us context as to what that is. Format of the Western, a title later given to Osiris, sometimes mistaken for mistranslation on the Budge's part. This is an actual, almost certainly, mistranslation by the ancient scribe. Equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not then. Got it. Lyrics. 24. Oop. New song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. I've got it. You got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mommy's got it. Daddy's got it. Baby's got it. Granny's got it. Lady's got it. Okay. So everyone's got it. Dog is fine. Wolf, wolf, dancing dog. Everybody's got it except dog. We've got it. Wow. Is that a real song? When doubt it is. Immortality. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone, and you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it, or some nonsense like that. I want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now... Where is it? I'd wish for immortality who wouldn't... Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal. The pseudo-philosophers say, pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever, too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it, okay? Or rather don't. A little dark there. Finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though. At some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Alright, so there's going to be 5 puzzles and then a special star if we can find it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the subtext of what's going on is kind of interesting. Right? So you're obviously an AI being tested on your intelligence, and there's a bunch of other programs that are also going through this. So I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. And this is all kind of an experiment to make artificial intelligence. Window through door. And then like the archives and journals of the scientists that kind of left us behind. It's all pretty interesting stuff. So here's the source. This window. Go to that. Okay, hold on. Missing pieces. Yep. Here you are. Okay, where's the door at? So the door is here. That's gonna get reset, isn't it? No, okay. We've got long enough to actually get in it. What does this say? I just don't understand this one. Figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task comparing to what else is out there. I mean, fair. This one doesn't seem that hard, though. Well, unless this gets reset before. Which it looks like it does. Oh, okay. So I probably have to come back here. Keep this door open. Do this. So once it resets, it should set that door. Right? And I can grab this. And go open the first door. Or the last door. Boom. Cool. Yeah, some puzzles are harder than others, but they're also satisfying. Do I know about the buckets of paint? I don't know. No, I don't. Do I get introduced to those later? This is actually my first time playing this game, so I don't actually know what happens. Let's keep going the clockwise thing. Seems to be efficient enough. There are hidden dangers in New World. I have inexplicable escape death and any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step careless too often? Oh, wrong button. Oh, that's actually really cool. Hold up. Oh, right here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Oh. So I can select messages. That just seems like the right thing to say. Dude, now I've got to go find more buckets of paint. Very cool. Thank you so much for the pro tip. That's, oh my god. Yeah, well, I've definitely missed them, but I will be paying attention for them. That's actually really cool. It's really, really cool. Okay, so there's this one. There's this one. There's the blue one right here. Okay, so let's get that other wand out. Or crystal, whatever it's called. No? Oh, bad angle. So there's this. Oh, because I stood in the way. My bad. Alright, what angle do I need on this one? Oh wow, I need to go way back for this. Let's see. Can I fix that angle? Is that? Okay. We just drop you right here. Cool. So some of the star puzzles, like the puzzles to get to the stars, have seemed like really straightforward and easy, and then other ones have just been completely